My name is Chris Ortiz. I'm one of the senseis for US Shidokan. This is my first self-defense tip for boss babe models. And the very first thing you want to start with is the mindset, right? You want to understand the mindset of a criminal, okay? They usually go towards the path of least resistance. Is that you? You have to ask yourself that question. You have to be able to rely on your sixth sense of awareness, right? So that you could avoid situations. You know, when we wake up in the morning, we're planning out our day. They're planning out how they can make you their prey, right? This is their full-time job. So having that mindset, it's a scary world out there, and we have to be able to survive in here, screaming, fighting, whatever it takes. But if we could avoid that, that's our first key. And this is your second tip for boss babe models, okay? We're gonna talk about trusting your gut, okay? So this is my sister Marita. She made the mistake a lot of us make by walking past someone even though it didn't feel right and not paying attention to her sixth sense of awareness, okay? As she's walking by, I'm the offender, I grab her by the wrist. First thing I want is her to base out, drop her weight so I can't pull her off balance, okay? Now 2 hands are better than 1. She's gonna grab her hands just like this, right? She's gonna use her whole body against my one arm and pull away, okay? She's got her escape route. If I'm coming, she feels me coming, she can swing both arms just like that, turning her hip to the jaw or to the temple. Boom, eliminating the attack so she can get away. Your whole goal is to escape, all right? To escape, it's not to stay there and fight. And this is your third tip for boss babe models, okay? Target denial. What does that mean? Don't be there, don't put yourself in a situation, right? Sounds easier said than done, but for instance, if someone knocks at your door and you're not expecting someone, look through your peephole or through the window, and if you don't recognize them, don't open the door. Don't put yourself in that situation. You know, don't worry about hurting someone's feelings or whatnot. When you're walking down the street, if you see a shady group coming towards you or one person and it doesn't feel right, cross the street. It's not that much of an inconvenience when it could mean your life, right? And this is gonna be your fourth self-defense tip for boss babe models, okay? Act confidently. You should always keep your head up, shoulders back when you walk on the street. Walk like you have a plan, like you know where you're going, okay? Remember, predators always go after the least path of resistance. So if you're walking with your head down in your phone, or if you got your earbuds in, oblivious to what's going on, you're the perfect target, right? When you walk, pull your shoulders back, head up, head on a swivel, always looking. If you see them before they see you, that's gonna deter them right away from doing anything. So stay alert, especially in the city. And this is our fifth self-defense technique for boss babe models. I'm here with my student and assistant, Marita. So sometimes you're in a situation where you don't have an opportunity, you just gotta react, especially this one. So I go for this front choke. First thing Marita wants to do is create space. She's gonna tuck that chin so I can't get to her neck. So she created space, right? Immediately your arms go up the middle, thumbs in the eyes, right? That's gonna get an immediate response, right? You wanna dig those thumbs in there. Delivering 2 knee strikes to the groin. Breaking my grip. I'm gonna grip on, I'm gonna do a rising up elbow. Rising up elbow, and then a downward elbow. Boom, down, and then you're gonna get away. And that's your 5th tip for a front choke. This is your 6th tip for boss babe models on self-defense. Okay, we're gonna talk about using a non-confrontational stance, okay? What is that? So we don't wanna provoke an attack, right? We're trying to keep things as peaceful as possible. But if someone is in our space and they're making us feel uncomfortable, we want to get in a stance where our feet are split so we have balance, hands and shoulders forward, and looking confident, right? If the attack is imminent, we want to use that element of surprise. So we want to be able to hit them first and get away if need be, if we know that something's going to happen or feel something's going to happen. Listen to your gut, okay? If the attacker wants your goods, your phone, your keys, your money, give it to them. It's not worth your health or your life. You could always get that back. So we always want to use a non-confrontational stance, but this is your 7th tip for boss babe models on self-defense. And it's maintain a comfort zone, okay? When you're out in public, you want to maintain at least 1.5 arm distance away from a would-be attacker. That'll give you time to react, because what attackers like to do is they want to interview you first or find a way to get in close by asking you for a cigarette or what time it is, or just to start that small talk. And if you don't feel right, it probably isn't. So if they do continue to press on you, you want to use a loud, strong voice and tell them to back up. You know, It's not time to worry about hurting anybody's feelings, okay? Also, you gotta remember 360. So have your head on a swivel, looking around, making sure that no one's coming from behind. So remember, you always wanna maintain that comfort zone. This is gonna be your 8th tip for boss babe models, okay? If an offender grabs you from behind, immediately you wanna drop your body weight so you have a good center of gravity, okay? Now you're gonna wrap your foot around my leg there and base out with your other arm. This way I can't pick you up and carry you away, okay? Then you're gonna deliver 2 hammer fists to the groin, stunning my grip here, both hands on the inside, thumbs on the inside, and then you're gonna push your hips forward and drive out. And if I keep coming, deliver a double hammer fist to the temple or to the jaw and get away, okay? So that's your 8th tip to avoid getting grabbed from behind. And this is your 9th tip on self-defense for boss babe models, okay? So we need to use the element of surprise and improvise, okay? What that means is attackers don't expect you to defend yourself. That's why they're trying to attack you. So take advantage of that false sense of security that they may have, thinking that you're gonna be an easy target. And you can use your keys. Walk with your keys in your hand with the metal part sticking out. Okay, that's a great way to surprise them. Also remember, you have 10 weapons. You got your elbows, knees, feet and hands, and your head and your teeth. If you get attacked from behind, you gotta fight right away. And this is your 10th tip for boss babe models on self-defense. Okay, so fight, 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 and you gotta follow through. And what that means is, once a physical confrontation is underway, you have to unleash your inner warrior. Okay, you have to fight. This is your life and for your safety. If you get knocked down, you have to get back up and keep fighting. It's not over until you find an escape, first and foremost, or if you can neutralize your attacker, okay? It sounds scary, but remember, you have 10 weapons, right? You have your punches, you have kicks, you have knees, you have elbows. That's 8. Plus you could use your head if you got a headbutt, or if you have to, you got your teeth, you got to bite, you bite, okay? Fight all the way through to the end and get out of there into safety.